You've heard the term ESOP a lot. It has likely led to the question, what's an ESOP? And what does it mean for me? ESOP stands for Employee Stock Ownership Plan, and it's a model used to grow some of the most successful companies in America. ESOP companies are basically owned by you, the employee. It lets employees benefit from a company's success by offering them a piece of the company's ownership. It's a model that's proven equally beneficial for employees and the company as a whole.
To me, employee ownership means an American dream. I wanted to succeed, and look at me now. I have a great job, I own a piece of the company.
It's awesome to be an employee owner. It's a unifying factor for all of the people who work in the company. People tend to buy in, they have a vested interest.
I feel like every day when I come to work, I'm actually contributing to the big picture. We want everyone here to do a great job because in the end, it really does make a difference.
The culture here at MMC is affected by the ESOP. No matter whether you're a project coordinator, or project manager, or vice president, everybody has got skin in the game.
As an employee owner, we always try to convey to our clients as well how important our relationship with them is. Their success drives our success. So we always want to deliver an unparalleled construction experience.
Clients absolutely notice the difference in employee-owned companies and the work that we perform. The level of craftsmanship comes through because everybody's proud of what they do because it's their own work and it's their own company.
And the men and the women that are out there, boots on the ground in the field that actually perform our work, they get an opportunity to have a piece of the pie. It's an opportunity that they're not going to get at a lot of other companies.
To get the most out of the ESOP, it's important to know how it works. Each year, MMC Corp contributes cash to the ESOP trust for the benefit of the company employees. The cash is used to pay off a loan between the company and the trust. The payments on the loan are then used to distribute shares of stock to participants' plans. The amount of cash that is contributed is based on the employee's salary and their participation in the company 401k. Because only employees have access to the company stock, they essentially own the entire company. New employees are eligible for the cash contribution after a 1-year waiting period. Within that time, they must also complete 1 year of service, which includes working at least 1,000 hours. After the waiting period and 1 year of service, the employee will become eligible on the next quarterly date. Each year of service counts as 1 year of vesting. After 5 years, an employee is now 100% vested into the ESOP for shares purchased from contributions based on the employee's salary. Shares purchased based on the 401k match are vested immediately. Every year, the value of the employee's ESOP will increase based on the amount of stock contributed by the company and the value of the company stock. Essentially, the better the company does, the more its employees' individual ESOP accounts will grow. When an employee leaves the company or retires, the vested amount of the ESOP is theirs. They will then sell the stock back into the ESOP and take their money out in accordance with plan payout provisions. They can avoid immediate taxation by rolling the payout into a qualified retirement account.
From the little guy to the big guy, everybody's on the road working hard for the ESOP. And if more companies had that, more companies would prosper.
Employee ownership positions us to be a much more successful company. You know, it's sweat equity. It's being able to turn their hard work into an increased balance in their ESOP account.
The way the ESOPs work and my shares and the value of my shares, I feel very comfortable in my retirement.
I feel like I started on my retirement savings way behind, but now I think I'm way ahead.
We believe ESOPs are simply the best model for business success in the world. Employee ownership creates such a strong identification between employee and company that it translates into enhanced productivity, much greater employee retention, and ultimately success in the marketplace. The superior performance of the company leads to financial success, which is then equitably distributed to employees. This powerful cycle of ownership, fueled by the mutual success of employee and company, becomes its own energy source. What's more, the culture of ownership, a culture of respect, shared responsibility, and duty to each other, makes ESOPs just a better place to spend your career. You are now an owner of this very special organization, and thus responsible for keeping the cycle in motion.